Piece of breaking news. The Jharkhand Mukti Morcha, the ruling party in Jharkhand, has decided to support the NDA's presidential candidate Droupadi Murmu in the presidential elections that are going to happen on Monday. Remember, Droupadi Murmu had gone to Ranchi and met with not just Hemant Soren, the chief minister, but also Shibu Soren, the patriarch of the JMM. And of course, the JMM, its identity is that of a tribal party, and therefore it would have been extremely difficult for the JMM not to support a tribal candidate for the President of India. Maria has more details on this. So, unexpected lines, Maria?
Absolutely, Zaka. She comes from the same tribal community, which is the Santhal. That is the reason why we did not see much of a surprise. Hemant Soren and Shibu Soren were left with little option because Jharkhand Mukti Morcha is the only tribal party of the country. And she has also served as the governor of Jharkhand as well. So given the kind of equation that Hemant Soren and Shibu Soren had with Droupadi Murmu and the kind of support that they did extend to her the moment she arrived in Jharkhand, it was on expected lines that there will be more breaking of ranks. What is emerging right now, Zaka, is that in the opposition there is clear signs of a new political axis that is emerging because of the candidature of Droupadi Murmu. We have seen Uddhav Thackeray break ranks with his allies in Mahavikas Aghadi and back Droupadi Murmu. There is also the support that came from TDP's Chandrababu Naidu. And now the letter that has been issued by Jharkhand Mukti Morcha becomes important. It says very clearly that आप अवगत होंगे कि आगामी राष्ट्रपति चुनाव में झारखंड की पूर्व राज्यपाल एवं आदिवासी महिला श्रीमती द्रौपदी मुर्मू उम्मीदवार हैं। आज़ादी के बाद पहली बार किसी आदिवासी महिला को राष्ट्रपति बनने का गौरव प्राप्त होने वाला है. So I think that specific point that she is a former Jharkhand governor and the first tribal woman president, all set to be the first tribal woman president. JMM taking this call and making that announcement 2 days before the elections on 18th.
And very quickly, you said there are larger sort of political, maneuverings that are going on. Clearly, we've seen what's happened in Maharashtra, and now the Shiv Sena has also decided to back Droupadi Murmu. Now you have JMM deciding to back Droupadi Murmu. What are the larger political maneuverings that are going on behind the scenes because of this candidature and this election?
Yes, so Zaka, on the day JP Nadda made that announcement, it did not really come as much of a surprise because in 2017 as well, she was in that short list, and then of course Ramnath Kovind had emerged as a dark horse then. What happened with the candidature of Droupadi Murmu is that many political parties do not want to be seen on the wrong side of the history because Yashwant Sinha is a former BJP leader. So for all those who are backing him, they would rather be on the right side of the history, and that is the reason why we are seeing all these maneuvering that is happening. Remember, Jharkhand Chief Minister had traveled to Delhi. He had communicated his intent also to Home Minister Amit Shah. So it was only a matter of time perhaps that we would be seeing this movement, and all is not well also in that alliance that is there in the government in Jharkhand as well, Zaka. So all that is not well. We saw that play out also during the Rajya Sabha elections when it was a JMM candidate, despite having that meeting with Sonia Gandhi, Hemant Soren went back to Ranchi and said it will be a JMM candidate, not an alliance candidate, who will be sent to the Rajya Sabha. So let's be prepared for some surprises perhaps that could come from Jharkhand. But for the moment, the message that is coming from JMM, another party that is breaking ranks, is that they would like to be on the right side of the history in this candidature of Droupadi Murmu and backing her.
All right, we'll leave it at that. Significant decision this politically for JMM, and it could have ramifications beyond just this election cycle. Maria Shakil there reporting for us how JMM has now decided to back the candidature of Droupadi Murmu to be the President of India. With that, it's a wrap. In a moment, Akanksha will join you with biggest exclusive tonight.